So coming out now is Coach Kobra Friarson from Cobra Combat MMA, his own school. He called me up about 2 months ago and said, look, I want to fight. I want to do this. And you see Dakota McPherson behind him with the phone. Our former heavyweight champion who was scheduled to fight for the title again today, his opponent pulled out. And Cobra is really excited to get out here. It is his first fight. He's 148.5 pounds. Fighting out of Savannah, Tennessee. They've got some great guys. Dylan Forrester is right behind him, a 135-pounder who made his MMA debut with us on short notice and made short work of Jeff Denton in an amazing fight. These guys are great strikers, great fighters. So I'm really excited to see him. Age, on the other hand, it could be a factor as Cobra is 36 years old making his MMA debut. What do you think about that?
I actually, at 36, you know, that is quite a bit in the professional world. If you've been doing this a while, he's actually probably been doing this for a number of years, just training people. But I think age actually makes you patient when it comes to these kind of younger fights. This being his debut, I really think that he'll be able to set the timing, set the pace, and I'm really looking to see what he's going to bring to the table. I think this is an amazing fight for him.
One of the things he said, he's been doing martial arts his whole life, but he really didn't understand how talented he was until he surrounded himself with more talent.
Absolutely.
But his opponent is another game opponent, and we're going to see another distinctive height advantage as Corey Bentley, 6'5",
that's all,
is coming in. Now Corey has yet to have a win in the V3Fights cage, but he's taken fights against anybody and everybody. Drives up from Auburn MMA in Gadsden, Alabama to take fights for us. And he looks primed, he looks ready. He's never fought at this low of a weight. He's normally fighting at 170, 160. So this is his first time fighting at 150 pounds, and we'll see if that's an advantage for him.
Absolutely. I mean, a lot of people will talk about the weight cut, and I'm a definitely a big advocate of not cutting as much weight, but I gotta say, he looks really good. He looks healthy, he looks focused, he's motivated. This is gonna be an interesting fight for him. He's definitely got a really good advantage in that reach if he can work it outside.
His strong point definitely is his jiu-jitsu. He likes to get it on the ground. As you see, our wonderful cut girl, Crystal Morrow, getting him ready to get into the cage. Got the tail of the tape coming up, and just like we showed and pointed out, that height difference, 6'5" versus 5'9". Also an age difference, 36 to 28. 28 years old, Corey Bentley's in the prime of his life. A 1-4 record versus debut, and a freestyle versus an all-around fighter. I think Cobra's gonna own the striking portion of it, but we're going to find out right now. Take it to the cage with Mike Kelly.
V3 Legion, this bout is brought to you by Platinum Jewelers, and it's set for three-minute rounds in the 150-pound catchweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He wears the white trunks with the baby blue trim. At 5 feet 9 inches, he weighed in at 148.5 pounds. Representing Cobra Combat and fighting out of Savannah by way of Nashville, Tennessee. Make some noise for the one, the only Kobra Friarson. And across the cage, his adversary fighting out of the orange corner. He wears the black trunks with the white trim. At 6 feet 5 inches, he weighed in at 152.5 pounds. Representing Auburn MMA and fighting out of Auburn by way of Gadsden, Alabama. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Corey Beast Mode Bentley.
So the Beast Mode versus Cobra.
This is actually a really interesting matchup. You would think that Corey, having fought 5 fights now, it has the experience, but Cobra is a coach. He's the only thing he's not going to understand is being under the lights. Let's see how they both react in this. If I was Corey, I'd probably be using that reach right off the bat.
Nice sharp kick by Friarson, followed up with an overhand right, but
Friarson keeping his hands a little low, though. He's got that chin right up in the air. I mean, I'm sure he knows what he's doing, but it's definitely concerning when you're going against a longer striker.
Yes, he is keeping his hands up on Bentley kick attempts, but a nice both kind of wild punches there.
of action here first.
Ooh.
Looking for a nice little switch kick on that one.
But I do notice those hands are low, down by his waist. Which is definitely not wise against someone that much taller.
Corey working the tie clinch. That's definitely a good advantage I'd be able to use. But Kobra not scared to bring it too.
Kobra, nice overhand right, dropped Bentley, but Bentley quickly goes down to a single leg and secures it. Now let's see where the advantage is down here. Looks like, oh, he gets a submission. Wow, what did you just see there? What happened?
All right, so the textbook's guillotine, he had the neck, he used a half guard sweep into it, but the big thing that really set that in was Corey did not pull out of the submission. Everybody wants to pull your neck, you want to do, it actually sinks it in tighter. You have to dig your head to the mat. And you'll get the tap every time. That was deep, that was rough.
You notice he cinched it in, he had the choke, cinched his other arm in there, got it tight. Corey never fought the hands, never tried to fight the choke himself, got himself comfortable, and there you go, a submission win. So let's see a replay here. See, Corey's head is trapped. Friarson has the choke, reaches in, look how tight it is. Bentley has nothing else to do but submit. Great submission win in his debut. Let's see if he wants to do it again. Mike Kelly for the official announcement.
Here at the V3 Cage in Minglewood Hall, we present the official time of 1 minute and 5 seconds in round number 1. Referee Eric McMahon calls a halt to the bout due to tap out via guillotine choke, declaring your winner and getting his first ever MMA win. Make some noise for Kobra Friarson.
So Kobra, 36 years old, making your MMA debut. Could you have pictured it going any better than this?
No, I just gotta say 2 things. 2.5 years ago, I opened a gym in a small town with every penny that I had. Last year, I was diagnosed with chronic myeloid leukemia, and this year, I turned 36. The message is simple. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Philippians 4:13.
Let's hear it for Kobra here.
And Corey, you know, he's gotten a lot of experience in the cage. He hasn't had a lot of training. I have the utmost respect for that guy. He's a dreamer like me. I suggest he keeps doing this.
How about you? Is this a one and done, or 36 years old? Are we gonna see you come back?
I just knew that I could do it again. I was ready. I take each day as it comes.
How many people would love to see him come back here and fight again for us? 'Cause there we go, Cobra Combat Coach Kobra Friarson.